day of 12 days of anime! Worst intro ever. Today I'm going to be doing something different. This is the very first time I've ever done a manga sort of thing. I actually read a lot of manga, so I really wanted to suggest some to you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about Karneval. Karneval is an ongoing manga that I actually picked up because I saw a preview video for the anime that's coming out in spring 2013, and I thought it looked absolutely stunning and beautiful, so I decided to read the manga ahead of time, and I really enjoyed it so far. Karneval starts out following two boys, Gareki and Nai. Nai is an incredibly innocent and naive young boy who is currently searching for his brother-like figure, Kuroku, who has suddenly vanished. Gareki, on the other hand, is an intelligent yet unsociable 15-year-old pickpocket who has been orphaned since he was very young. After the two randomly stumble upon each other in some mysterious mansion, they suddenly find themselves running from the military and joining forces with the country's most powerful defense organization, Circus. Circus has all sorts of colorful characters, and we get introduced to all of them along the way. I absolutely love this manga so far because the characters are awesome, they learn and grow in really realistic ways, while the series itself balances comedy with fantasy and action surprisingly well. There's a lot of scenes that stand out to me, but there's one in particular that just pulls at my little heartstrings every single time I think about it because it's so simple yet really beautiful. The scene does take place pretty far into the manga, so it's definitely a spoiler as far as character development goes. I feel that it's more of a mild spoiler, but it might upset some people to have it ruined for them, so if you're planning on watching or reading it, maybe stop now. The scene I'm talking about takes place in chapter 37. Gareki has decided to temporarily leave the group to attend an academy so that he can come back and become a member of Circus. There to see him off are Nai, Yogi, and Tsukumo, two of Circus's members who have become really close to Gareki and Nai as they've stayed aboard Circus's ship. As he leaves, they shout at him to return safely, and he guarantees them that he will definitely be back. To their faces, he remains straight-faced and cool guy, but the instant he's alone, he hugs his cute little farewell gifts and the words, "This is your home," settle into the panel next to him. And cue all of my happy tears. Why is this so touching? Let me tell you right now. I got really aggressive with that, sorry. Let me preface this by saying Gareki is definitely my favorite character because he's the most human and realistic out of all of them. He's so determined to be strong and mature and not let others in, that to see him let down his walls and be so genuinely touched by his friend's actions is really heartwarming. Throughout the story, we learn that while Gareki definitely keeps people at a distance because he distrusts them, he has a really caring and protective side. Though, if you asked him, he would deny that crap all over the place. As an orphan, he's never had a permanent home, and people he's loved and trusted have either left or met unfortunate ends. He's strong-willed and wants to protect everybody, but tends to find himself being the one protected and unable to do anything. In addition, we also see him constantly struggle to trust people while also fearing that he's going to end up alone again, like he has so many times in the past. I think that many people would be able to relate to the way Gareki feels as he thinks back on his past, on the homes that he's lost, and the new permanent one he's recently gained. I think teenagers especially would be able to relate to it because I remember being a teenager, it wasn't that long ago for me, and teenage years for a lot of people are all about finding your place and finding that group of friends that accepts you and cares about you no matter what. And for a lot of people, it's really hard to do. This is the idea, I'm crying. I think it's a feeling that, it's the idea that home isn't just a building or a place that you go back to. It's a group of people, it's relationships, it's friendships, it's love. And I think that's a fantastic, beautiful message that I think a lot of people need reminding of from time to time. If you guys want to check out Karneval, I left a link for the manga down in the description. You should definitely read it if you have some time. There is number 2 of my top 12 moments from this year. 10 more to go, if I can do math. The first time I believe I've talked about manga really in depth on this channel, so another thing done and achieved. If you guys want to check out some other channels doing 12 days of anime, there's a lot of people in a list in the description box, so definitely check them out. Yeah, that's it for this episode of 12 days of anime. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye!